shit's hold on. It
Oh,
keeps twisting up. Untwist this. All right, let's get it, bro. I felt so good today after I finished training. That shit's a
yeah.
drug, bro.
Yeah, man, I sparred yesterday, and I sparred this pro dude. This dude's really good, man. I noticed, man, my conditioning is terrible. Like
Me
really,
too. Me
really
too.
bad, man.
Me too.
Because
I'm
like I
start doing
can
cardio every morning.
see, I don't even know if it's my cardio, man, because I do the well, I did cardio, you know. I honestly don't really run that much anymore, to be honest. Like I used to, like after I hurt myself or before I hurt myself, I was running like 3 miles, you know, three
Hmm.
miles, no stopping. You know what I'm saying? Like I was doing really good, but I just lost the motivation to run. You know what I'm saying? I just lost the
Yeah,
motivation to run.
my knee is kind of. I need a. It's honestly not that it's bad, but I need to start doing like that knees over toes shit to strengthen the muscles around my knees. Cause I was kicking tonight, bro, and I noticed that after a while, like my knee literally started to point off to the side. I was like,
Really? Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
I'm like,
How
no
do you
fucking way,
how
bro.
do you do that?
There's this YouTube channel, right? Called not YouTube, but Instagram page. It's called Knees Over Toes Guy,
Okay. I think
and
you
he
told
just
me about him actually.
yeah he just does exercises to like strengthen the muscles around your knees so you have strong knees. Because it's a
Mhm.
strength thing. Like if when things go bad in your body,
Mhm.
if you just keep it up, if you lift weights, do all that stuff, is actually better for you. You obviously have to do it correctly, don't injure yourself, but
Mhm.
stop when you feel pain and things like that. Uh,
Yeah.
but it's just to strengthen the muscles in your knees, in and around your knees,
Okay.
so that you have more longevity, like your knees don't go bad.
Mhm. I swear you sent me that before. But anyways, it is Mel Knight Sports in the building. We are on the new platform, the new account. So, YouTube definitely screwed things up, so I'm gonna need y'all to like and subscribe the video, share it, please. I would greatly appreciate you. Again, we're starting back from scratch. Get this to 1,000. We gotta go. Um, so I'm gonna let Micah explain what's going on. You see the title, Nate Diaz versus Jake Paul. I'm gonna let Micah go ahead and just get you up to speed on what the news is. So,
Yeah, you've seen them going back and forth, Jake Paul and Nick Diaz, and now it is official. They are scheduled to fight in a boxing match on August 5th. Um, Me personally, I have Nate Diaz winning that fight.
oh, really? Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
To
really?
be honest, well, actually, I'm gonna hold off because I don't know how many rounds it is yet.
True.
But if they go into the deeper rounds, I see Nate Diaz pulling away with the victory.
I can't disagree with that analyzation, but I think, bro, this could be the first time, and I think we spoke of this before. I think this might be the first time that Nate Diaz actually goes to sleep, out cold, out cold, because of how the size difference, the weight
True, true.
difference, you know.
Well, we also well, you know what, man? Let's just be sure about it, because we're gonna. I don't know how much weight. I don't know what the weight is as well.
Yeah, no clue what the weight is, and I'm not even sure if they've. Yeah, let's try to see if we can find the weight.
Yeah.
But if it's at cruiserweight, that's gonna be bad for Nate.
What's
That's gonna
below
be
that?
really
Right
bad.
below that is middleweight
Is lightweight, light middle, light heavyweight.
or light heavy. Okay.
Hmm.
Uh,
And that's 175, 174.
Set in Dallas for August 5th.
Yeah, I actually might go to that. I actually might go to that. If the prices aren't crazy, I actually might go to that one.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
yeah. All right. So, according to ESPN, YouTuber turned prize. What the hell? YouTuber turned prize fighter Jake Paul and ex UFC bad boy Nate Diaz will compete in a boxing match August 5th At American Airlines sent. Oh, so the belt would be contested at 185 pounds. So
I
what's
don't know.
that? Is that a catch weight?
I'm pretty sure that's a catch weight. Then I'm not sure how there's a belt up for. Let me see. Boxing weight classes in order. Let's see.
Belt
Just
would
to
be
make sure.
contested at 185 pounds and is contracted for 8 rounds with 10-ounce gloves.
Yeah, yeah. Cruiserweight is okay. So cruiserweight is 175 to 190. So it's a catch weight, and that's not no real belt that they're offering because every belt
Oh,
is
there's a
almost.
belt?
Well, I think didn't you say that the? Oh, you said the belt. You said
No,
the belt.
bout.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's a catch weight. That's a catch weight. So, man, Nate Diaz should have made him come to 177 or something like that, or 180,
Does it, I
because
mean, what is he? He fights at like what 190 usually.
190 is the limit for cruiserweight.
Hmm.
He's only 5 pounds up, and he has to weigh. He fights. Nate fights at 170, and he has to gain 15 pounds.
I mean, he probably actually doesn't have to gain any weight. He's
Well, he
probably,
doesn't have to, but
or
now
he's
you're gonna be at
probably
a
just doesn't have to
disadvantage.
cut. He probably just doesn't have to,
Yeah,
which
but now,
may be
go
an
ahead.
advantage for him because he doesn't have to cut anyway. I think Jake has to. Jake walks around over 200. I feel like, and he is gonna have to cut, you
Hmm.
know, at least 15 pounds. But
Right.
I don't think Nate will have to cut anything. It's,
Uh,
yeah,
yeah. I mean, he probably won't have to cut anything. But now again, he's still. Now you could say it's an advantage because he doesn't have to cut. He doesn't be uncomfortable. But now you're facing a dude that is packing a bigger punch than you. He's heavier. You know what I'm saying? Weight
yeah.
matters. We know this.
Well, I want to see how the well. Obviously, we have to wait and see. I think that there's some things that probably haven't been decided yet.
Say it again.
But I I think I said we probably have to wait and see. There's some things that there's probably some stipulations that have not been decided yet. But I
Hmm.
just want to see how they're going to do the weigh-ins because if you have to weigh in, I because if you have to weigh in day of, you know,
Usually it's day after for boxing.
or day
Sorry,
after,
sorry, day
day
before.
before.
Day
Yeah, I know
before.
what you mean.
Yeah, day before.
Because that's how it is in MMA as well.
Right. Like I've only heard day of certain fights or the amateurs. You know what I'm
But
saying?
well, when he was gonna fight Rotman Jr., they had a stipulation that he couldn't come in. He couldn't rehydrate
Hmm.
to a certain extent, right? So he would have to weigh in day of if that stipulation was there.
Right, 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 right.
Right.
Damn. Yeah, well, he didn't really want to make that fight, that
Yeah.
ramen one.
Yeah.
He didn't really want to make that fight, man. He
I
was
mean,
doing everything.
I feel like he could have done well in that fight still because
Yeah,
we saw him go up against Greg Hardy.
and lost.
And yeah, and I really think that that's a matter of obviously the size. Greg Hardy is humongous, bro. He's humongous, and
Hmm.
he fought at cruiserweight in the amateurs. Rotman Jr. did, but but obviously there was the size difference, but also I feel like Rotman Jr.'s work ethic is not
Yeah.
completely there, bro.
Uh,
Because I feel like there's a saying that goes, I'm gonna have to do it off the top of my head, but there's a saying that basically goes, um, strong men make easy times make weak men make hard times, and hard times make strong men.
Indeed.
So, his dad being a champion, being a strong man, he's probably just never, felt like he has to work that hard. I'm Ratman Jr.'s, I'm Hassim Ratman's son. My dad's a former champion. Probably feels like he has natural talent
All right.
and things like that. Um, but yeah, I just feel like his work ethic wasn't there, and I don't feel like he has as much of a, I don't feel like he's as much of a dog, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
'Cause sometimes you got it, man. Sometimes you don't. I mean, but I think everyone is able to kind of find it in themselves. Like,
mhm.
cause the way he got knocked out, it was a 5 rounder, right?
Yeah, I don't
It was
who
a
Rahman Jr.
Yeah, it wasn't
I
a
don't think
long fight.
he didn't get knocked out, but he did lose.
I thought he
He
got.
got knocked down. He got knocked down.
Oh,
I think twice.
okay,
I think once or twice he got knocked
okay,
down.
okay, all right, okay. And
Yeah,
was it? I think it was 2 different rounds, or was it the same round? Didn't he get? I
I
think
think
he got
it's
no. I think he got stopped. I think.
no, it was a four rounder.
Yeah, and I think.
That also had something to do with it as well,
Yeah, but I think he got.
because
I think he
Greg
got
Hardy
stopped though.
really did he?
I think he
No, he
got.
didn't get. I don't think he got
You
stopped.
sure? Let's find. Let's find
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
I swear he got stopped. 'Cause I remember we were watching it.
Greg Hardy, Hasim, my junior. Uh,
Okay, you're right. Wait. Uh,
it looks like his decision paid off. Hardy was a last minute replacement. His decision played off, and he secured a
yeah.
stunning decision. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So he did get he got decision win.
Mhm.
Hmm. Yeah, man.
I
I
think,
mean, your conditioning has to be tip top shape, man. You have to be able to take punches, take punishment,
yeah.
man. Like if you're well, especially at that level, man. It's only a 4 rounder, bro. People, the boxers out here going out for 12 rounds. You know what I'm saying? 12 rounds, man. That 4 rounder should be
And they
nothing to
were
you.
they were tired, bro. They were both tired.
That's
Well,
conditioning, man.
actually, I'm not even gonna lie to you. By the end of the fight, Greg Hardy looked like he was like there more than Hassim was, and it also could be the weight. He was leaning on him a lot. Those punches to the body probably really hurt, probably really wore him out. But still,
Were these
he,
was this a heavyweight fight?
yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, Greg Hardy's not gonna fight at anything
True,
else.
true, true. Damn.
Dude, that guy's so big, bro. I actually Greg Hardy, I think, is like 6'5". He used to play for the Cowboys, bro.
Dallas Cowboys, right?
Hmm.
Mhm.
He used to play for the Cowboys, but he's just a big guy, big strong guy.
Mhm.
He actually got knocked out by Tai Tuivasa in the UFC, but
Yeah, I remember that one. I remember
that
that
was
one.
crazy, bro. That was crazy.
But okay, so you have Nate winning the fight if it
I
goes the
mean,
distance.
yeah, if it goes well, I thought it was, yeah, if it goes a distance, I do have
If he's able to evade, see, the thing is, man,
he takes a
what
lot of
he
punches.
takes a lot of punch, and in boxing, obviously in MMA as well, but like we know that he usually loses decisions because of that. Am I right?
Uh yeah, yeah, you're right.
Like if he's gonna
He
just
does
try
he
to
does take a lot of damage.
right, like if he's gonna just take a bunch of damage and just be
Yeah.
able to stand up at the end of the fight, like that's not really gonna do him any good, really, other than entertain the fans, which is all right if that's what you want to do. But if you want to win, he's gonna have to outbox Jake. Do you think he has the power to knock him out?
He might. I mean, it's all about where do you land. I mean, he probably not with 10-ounce gloves, and
10
Jake
ounce.
being bigger than him.
10
But
ounce.
I mean, we saw him hurt Leon
Mhm.
at the end of the fight with that with that straight right, with that 1-2
Mhm.
at the end of the fight. But those are with 4-ounce gloves,
Mhm.
and yeah, Leon was able to recover, and he just caught him real good, caught him right on the chin.
Mhm.
It's going to be harder to land when you have big gloves. You have more surface area to be able to protect yourself. So it's going to be harder for Nate to land it on the chin.
Yeah.
And and on second thought, I feel like he could have a hard time now that I'm thinking about it for
He's not
real.
able to use his feet. He did he really use his feet usually?
I mean, he's more of a grappler, and like on the feet, he's really a dog.
Mhm.
So like and he throws a lot of 1-2s. He can end up being kind of predictable,
Right.
you know.
And boxing, man, you only have these two tools. It's not like you can mix in the grappling. It's not like you can mix in the feet, the footwork. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
The kicking and everything like that. You're not gonna be able to do that stuff. Uh,
Yeah, you're right.
you know what I'm
You're
saying?
right.
So
And we have seen him, you know, beat knockout MMA fighters. So
that's what I'm saying. It's like
yeah.
if Silva, which had crazy head movement,
Oh
crazy.
yeah, I forgot he even fought Silva. What
Yeah,
the
man.
hell?
And
Yeah, no, not never mind. I see Jake winning this one.
yeah, and I think,
Never
man,
mind.
I think Nate goes to sleep, bro. Which is, it's gonna be another one to bites the dust. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be another one bites the dust. But I was saying, man, like Jake, this is a smart business move for him, and what he
Super.
should keep doing is fighting these He messed up, but I won't say he messed up, but his reign essentially of this hype train of him not being, able to be beaten. That's obviously, he lost, right? That's done, right?
Hmm.
Now it's
So
going to
did you think Tommy Fury won that fight?
I'll be real. I did not watch the whole entire fight, but I heard it was a close fight. I heard it could have been a draw. Um, I didn't know Tommy Fury went down. Um, but at the end of the day, you know what? He's knocked out most dudes. You know what I'm saying? And those dudes were not boxers. So this time he faced a real boxer and he lost a decision. Sometimes it happens, but he shouldn't have left it to the judges if he's that great. You know what I'm saying? And I don't
Mm-hmm.
even think Tommy Fury is that good. I think he's a trash boxer. I think he is a
Long fucking
boxer.
arms.
Long arms, but
Just
I
has
think
long
his
arms.
boxing ability is just terrible. And he wasn't even able to get a win over him. So what do you think is gonna happen if he fights a real boxer? That's great. He's gonna end up getting sloshed. He's gonna end up getting his ass. End up getting whooped.
Yeah,
Put it simply.
man. If you ever, if, yeah, didn't you talk to Canelo?
I don't know. He called out Canelo. I think Canelo. I probably think probably would put him in a body bag. Um,
Fast. They have
probably
similar. They have similar styles.
similar. Kind of. I mean, Jake can box, man, but
Yeah,
man, it's something different when you're facing dudes that have way more experience than you, man. It's something different. Like, and they can also hit hard, and you're out here. It's not you're not fighting the best competition, so you
do
think
you,
you can take it.
do you
Like,
think he could knock Canelo out?
no, to be honest with you, I think Canelo has been hit with some devastating hits, some stupid shots. I mean, it's a possibility. Jake can hit hard. He does have a right hand.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a possibility. He is way bigger than Canelo.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Canelo is
True.
5'7", 6.
Oh, I didn't even realize he was that short.
He's
Canelo's my
small.
height.
Yeah, he's small, bro. He's not a big guy,
Stocky.
which is yeah, he's more stocky, which is kind of crazy to what he's how high he's fought. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gone up to 175, which it's pretty obviously impressive for a dude his size. But it's his body
Yeah,
makeup.
body
Yeah,
composition.
yeah,
Yeah,
his body composition, man. He's just his stocky. He's
dense.
dense. He's super dense. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause again, you know, I'm a little bit bigger than him, a little bit, and I would never dream of going over 160. Personally, me, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause them dudes that are doing 160, they could weigh 200 on a regular day.
Yeah. How much do you think? How much do you think he weighed when he fought Bebo?
He probably weighed around the limit, 175, maybe a little bit lighter, 170, maybe.
That's crazy because didn't he fight what? He fought Floyd at 135.
He fought Floyd at
Oh no, no,
152.
you're right. 152.
Yeah,
One.
152 or 154 he fought him at. Um, which and again he was calling out Floyd for a while, and Floyd let him get better. Floyd told him, okay, if you beat this person, you beat that person, I'll fight you. He beat everyone, or he beat the people that he did beat. I believe it was Austin Trout and another dude. Um, but he beat them, and Floyd proceeded to beat him every single round and treat him like a little boy. Now remember, Floyd or Canelo was 23 at that time. Floyd was 36, going on 37. That is what a 14-year difference. You
I mean,
know,
yeah, he has crazy experience on him still.
yeah. I mean,
Crazy
but the
experience.
thing is, the excuse that people like to use is, oh, he was only 23. But Devin Haney was 23 as well when he became undisputed. So we can't use that excuse.
True.
You know what I'm
Dang,
saying?
I should got some water.
We can't use that excuse, man. So you know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
I think I probably give it to Canelo if he fought Jake Paul. Experience. That's probably been my main thing. Experience, power, obviously. And obviously, and Canelo would probably make him come down to 175, really. 175.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
drain him, and everything. Um,
that's very true. Still,
you know,
I mean, I would say like, oh yeah. I mean, what? How low do you think Jake would even go?
I think Jake could go 168, the
Yeah, that's what
lowest.
I was thinking.
Yeah, I think he
You make
could
him
make
come
that.
down there.
He just has to put the work in, which he could do. I mean, there's people. Liam Smith was someone that Canelo fought, and Liam Smith is bigger than Bevo. Liam Smith, I think, is like 6'4", How big is
God
Jake Paul?
damn. He's 6 foot or 6'2".
Let me see. I think he's like 6'2". Yeah,
Yeah.
he's 6'1".
6'1". Okay.
Liam Smith, I'll tell you right now. Liam Smith, boxer. Let's see. Oh, it's not this dude. It's Callum Smith, maybe. Callum
Yeah.
Smith, boxer. Height 6'3". Callum Smith was 6'3", and he was fighting at 168.
Mm.
168, and Canelo fought him and knocked him out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But knocked him out badly. Like folded him. Pretty sure.
Yeah, man. You land that. You land where you supposed to
The
land,
thing is,
dude.
he's supposed to knock out a dude like that. Like that's who he. That's what he does. He's good at fighting them dudes like that, you man. But once you put him in
He's good. So get he can get inside really
he can get
well.
inside very well. They don't use their reach. They don't use their jab, and he's able to walk them down. You know what I'm saying? They're not using their size against Canelo. They're just letting them do the thing. Because I think once they feel the power, they start to get a little bit nervous, and they start to get inside their head and realize, well, and start to think that they're not able to hang out with him, which they might not be able to. But you got to be able to kind of stand your ground. But also, again, these guys are so much bigger than Canelo, man. Like they don't use their jab. They don't. They, but that's the people he likes to fight though. He doesn't like fighting, boxers, which we saw Bivol destroy him. We saw Canelo destroy him. We saw Arislandi Laura beat him. I thought, and he boxed and he moved. And I need to watch that fight again because I like watching that fight every now and then. But I just think that's what he does. But he's again nothing. I can't take away anything from him. He's still a very good fighter. He's still one of the top. But he's not the best, and he doesn't deserve to even be in the conversation because he got beat down more than once, every single round. Can you hear me still?
Yeah, yeah, no, I'm not. I'm agreeing.
Okay. No, no, no. The thing just
I'm not.
froze
I'm
up a little
nodding.
bit. Yeah, no, he just froze up. But yeah, he's been beat now. You've never seen you've seen the best get knocked out. That happens, right? Anyone can get
Yeah,
knocked out. That's
yeah. I mean,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. That happens. But if you've been beat for 12 rounds back to back, like one round to number, well, I'll give Canelo one, 2 or 3 rounds from the Bill fight, but that's being generous. But either way, majority of the rounds he lost and badly lost.
Hmm.
That doesn't happen to the best.
Yeah, I get what you're
The
saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I
That
get
doesn't
what you're
happen
saying.
to the
What?
absolute
So
best.
when you look at Sugar Ray and Roberto Duran in that fight, how many rounds did
Yes.
Sugar Ray lose?
Well, Sugar's fight he lost.
Yeah, he fought different.
See, the thing is, yeah, exactly. Well, okay, well, thing is for that first fight, right? Is he tried to fight Duran's fight,
Yeah,
and while he may have lost a lot of the rounds, he still it wasn't the rounds were extremely close. It wasn't like he was like losing. Roberto Duran was simply just getting the slightly better of him the first fight.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, if you fought his way, I feel obviously, if you try to go into someone's style, they're going to do that better than you. And I think that's why actually, like when you look at John Jones,
Hmm.
that's why he was so good because he will attack your strengths and beat you on your strengths.
Which is what makes him
You
so
know.
dangerous.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Which makes him so dangerous. Um, but that second fight, Sugar Ray fought his fight and stopped him. You know what I mean? I mean, just it frustrated him so much. He
Couldn't
literally just
touch
he,
him.
he said no mas, said no more.
Could not touch him
That's the infamous no mas fight. Made him say no more in Spanish. You know what I'm saying? No mas, no mas. You know what I'm saying? So you know that's why I always like to say, man, fight your fight, man. Like I know a guy in here near me. He's 40 years old, but he said he used to fight, and I think he's a Spanish cat, right? But he looks kind of black though, right? Like if I had this, if he's a little bit light skinned, but like I don't know, he looks Spanish. But anyways, he said he had a trainer, right? He said his trainer was black. So his trainer would basically teach him how to box, right? Instead of the Mexican
yeah,
style,
yeah,
the rock'em
yeah. He
sock'em.
said this guy he used to get booed in the amateurs,
Oh,
right?
yeah, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. He
yes,
told me.
yes, yeah. He used to
Yeah,
get booed in the amateurs, but he was beating guys. He was beating guys, but he would get booed just like that's
because
just
yeah,
like
they
they didn't
just
like that style. They don't find it
Entertaining.
the black American boxing style gets shit on a lot. You know, you got, you know, dudes like, you know, Mayweather that the whole, you know what I'm saying, people would, and, you know, people would say, "Oh, he's boring," or "He's running," yet they're still paid to watch him fight because they're
Yeah.
just hoping that he loses.
Yeah, I mean, and it's really, oh my god, bro. I you should have seen Facebook, and this is why I get off Facebook because I be getting in arguments. But that's why, but that's why, man. It's basically the same thing that people say about MMA when they talk about wrestlers, bro. You know, when they talk about wrestlers, they say, "Oh, they're boring," but it's really because, bro, you're casual and you don't know what the hell is going on.
Hmm.
You're casual, you don't know what's going on. You don't understand how difficult it is to do what
What
he's
they're
doing,
doing, right?
to implement that style. You don't understand. You don't understand how effective it actually is.
Hmm.
Like wrestling is the number one thing that you can have in your bag in MMA because you dictate where the fight is gonna go.
Hmm.
You dictate if it stays on your feet. You can bring it to the ground if you want to bring it to the ground. You could stay on your feet if you want to stay on your feet. And all and you know it's just you dictate where the fight goes. And the same thing with you know being a boxer.
Hmm.
Being a boxer, you can implement your style. You could frustrate him. You could force
Yeah,
him to have to box you,
yeah,
and then that's what it is.
yeah.
Because he can't touch you if he goes into his regular if he goes and
Into his
you know
brawling
just tries to
style.
walk. Yeah,
Yeah,
tries to walk you down and brawl you.
yeah, man. Honestly, man. Like I used to not like to fight brawlers. I used to like try to fight. I used to like fighting boxers. Now I'm the opposite now. Now I like fighting brawlers because they're so easy to dismantle. Like if all they know is brawl, it is all you do is just break them down, man. Because I notice, man, I'm a lot better when someone is trying to chase me, and I'm just like the matador, and I'm just waving the red flag, waiting. You know what I'm saying, trying to get them to go
Mm-mm.
where I want, and I just I unleash. You know what I'm saying. So I've it's actually gotten to the point where I think more when I'm well, obviously because it's a chess match when you're boxing someone straight, but I've gotten used to fighting brawlers so much, so when I get to a boxer, I'm like, okay, damn, I gotta get out of the brawler mindset, like the fighting a brawler style. So but it's one of those things, man. Like I think just fight your fight, man. Do what you're best at. Don't try to switch it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because you want to be strong in there. You want to be strong in there,
yeah.
and
Yo,
mhm,
give bro.
mhm.
I'm sorry. Give me 30 seconds. I need to grab a water because I forgot to grab it and my mouth is dry.
Soft, go ahead, bro. Soft. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna touch on the Israel Adesanya fight, of course. Um, you know, of course you saw Izzy was able to take the W for the fourth fight. Um, it was a very beautiful moment, I'm not gonna lie. Extremely beautiful moment. Um, just absolutely insane. He Alex really he went in for the kill way too soon. Way too soon, man. And I was scared for a second. I was real scared for a second, man. But I want to recap a little bit with on the Izzy fight.
All right.
What happens next, man? And I don't know if you've seen, bro.
Well, yeah, we've already heard Izzy talk about he doesn't want to fight him right away again. Because I mean, I agree with that. I agree with that. I have to defend him back because I mean, damn, I was running because I see both sides of it. I've chosen the side, I've chosen Izzy's side to defend him on that.
Mhm.
Just because I do think that actually makes sense. The only reason why Pereira got a title shot is because Izzy was champion and he's
Exactly.
beaten him before.
Exactly.
Izzy has cleaned out his division and is making his way back through it.
Right.
And
Right.
you what? You had that was Pereira's fourth fight in the UFC.
Fourth fight.
And Izzy is, he had 22 fights before he fought Pereira,
Mhm.
22 fights before he fought Pereira again. So it's like, or before he fought Pereira that first time. So, uh, or sorry, it was the third time,
Third
first
time.
time in the UFC.
Mhm.
But yeah, I defend Izzy on that. I 100% understand that. And the thing is, he could have a third Whitaker fight. Like Whitaker has stayed at the top of the division. And we honestly touched on this a little bit. We touched on it. I feel like we touched on it a little bit last time. Whitaker stayed at the top of the division. Um, Marvin Vittoria stayed at the top of the division. So he's looking to fight Whitaker again. I believe he's looking for a third Whitaker fight, but it's really just the casuals that say, "Oh, we don't want to see that because it's going to be a technical fight."
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot like the second fight. Really, the reason why Whitaker got knocked out in the first fight is because he was being too careless. He came in angry, came in very emotional, and he did a lot better in the second fight.
He
We
did.
saw that,
He did.
and so yeah, man. But that's really the fight that makes the most sense right now because I don't. Whitaker hasn't lost. He
Yeah, he
hasn't
hasn't lost
lost since he
since
fought
then.
since he fought Izzy.
Exactly. Now, is he
Um,
is he number one contender?
yeah,
Damn. So it really might happen again.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
gonna have to give him. I mean,
Well,
unless
where's my phone?
unless they give him what I rather.
Oh, Dricus Duplessis.
Yeah, unless they give him that
Yeah,
one.
he's gonna dismantle that guy. Oh,
Uh,
that's actually the other fight I was thinking of. Robert Whitaker, either Robert Whitaker or Dricus
mhm,
Duplessis.
mhm.
Um, but basically, that's the fight that I'm looking at is Robert Whitaker. But he's going to dismantle Dricus Duplessis. We've seen. I think that he's gonna. It's a definite finish.
Whitaker?
It, no, again,
Oh, I
is
guess is he?
versus Dricus.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
definite finish in my
definitely,
opinion.
definitely. He's too headstrong. I feel like he's gonna do exactly what you explained
Oh,
before,
oh,
as
oh,
far
wait,
as
hold on. I'm wrong. Robert Whitaker's actually number two.
who's number one. Pereira?
Alex. Yep.
Yeah, of course. Well, he does.
Yeah, yeah, makes sense. He just had the title.
Well, and
So,
the reason why I don't think they should fight again right now, at least, is
well,
because okay, for one, the champion. The reason why they fought again is because he lost the championship, so he has an automatic rematch clause, right? That's just how it works. If you're a champion, you know, and you lose your belt, you get a rematch clause.
hmm
But Alex won the champion because obviously he beat the champion, so his job is to defend it again or defend it in the first place. Right now, if he
hmm
defended it, they wouldn't fight again.
yeah, I mean, it depends on your reign as champion. If you were a long time champion
Yeah,
and then you lost the belt,
then
you should
you should
be
get
able
a
to get it again.
automatic rematch to get a chance to get it back.
Yeah, but
If
if
you were
you
not
lost,
if you
lose
lost
it the next
twice,
fight.
then you're gonna go down in the rankings, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think they should fight yet. I don't think they should. You know, if anything, and I saw this, they might fight in the light heavyweight, right? If Izzy wants to go up again, which do you think he will?
I don't think he's gonna go up right now. He needs to. I mean, he needs to put on size if he's going to fight at light heavyweight. Again, that's really what happened. First time he went up to fight Jan Blachowicz, try to claim the belt from him.
Hmm.
He was outstriking Jan, but thing is, I mean, he was outstriking him, not that bad. Jan was actually able to neutralize his kicks pretty well, but at the end of the day, it was a size thing because when we've seen Izzy deal with wrestlers, we saw him get up, like I've talked about the second Vittori fight, Izzy got taken down 4 times, but two of the times he got back up, Marvin wasn't able to do anything with it, and the other 2 times he reversed the position. Um, with Jan Blachowicz, when Izzy got taken down, he just got held there, and that was it. That's just the size. Jan
Okay.
Blachowicz is a big freaking guy, man. Big, dense guy.
Jeez.
Very powerful. Has a left hand from God. Like
Mhm.
his jab is crazy. His jab is so powerful. But yeah, man. It was just the size. If he goes up again to light heavyweight, he's gonna have to
Put on,
be hitting the weights, bro.
right, he's gonna have to put on some real big size,
It's a muscle.
some real muscle. It's gonna be different, man, because you can't just go out there and John Jones had 3 years to really kind of bulk and get acquainted in that size, and he still didn't even look full. He just looked like he just had a bunch of like body fat, but obviously it
Yeah,
wasn't.
yeah.
But it takes some time to, especially if
Well,
you're
yeah, and especially because he didn't have to. He looked like he had body fat because he didn't have to cut. He's a heavyweight.
right
He just could go in at his natural two. I think it was 245 or two. He's
245.
255. 255.
Wow,
I
are
think
you
is what he
serious? He
was.
was that big?
Yeah,
Wow, that's big, bro. That's really large. Like picture this:
yeah. I mean,
Wilder is 6'7", right? And at his best, he usually weighs 220 because he has more lean
Yeah.
muscle.
He had yeah, he has that what's called that
Yeah,
wiry
yeah,
strength.
yeah. That skinny boy strength. You know, some dudes that are just skinny as hell, but they just can't hit hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing stopping them, bro. They don't have the
Hmm.
resistance. They could just cut
Yep,
through the
yeah,
air,
with that
bro.
speed and that just that velocity.
Yeah, it's just torque.
It's a
It's
torque. You know what
torque.
I'm saying? Um, but the fact that man and Fury, he weighs about believe he weighed about 270. Yeah, 270 last time they fought. And AJ would,
Bro, that's ridiculous that boxing has no weight limit
bro. When
for
I tell you,
heavyweight.
man,
That's
when I tell you,
ridiculous.
bro, I saw one dude, man. And when I say I don't think, I don't even, I don't know. He looked so large that I don't think they should have even let him fight because he genuinely looked like he was just a fat dude off the street. Like,
Butterbean.
which I want to know because actually he's coming to my city, Butterbean. Um,
Hmm.
how much did he weigh?
Oh, that is that who you're
No, no,
talking
no, it
about?
wasn't him. It was a black guy.
Butterbean weighs over 300 pounds.
378 pounds.
Easy. What the hell?
300.
What the hell is
That's
that,
not
bro?
correct. That shouldn't be right.
Bro, that what are you talking
300
about,
and
bro? You're out of
400
shape.
pounds.
There's no healthy. There's no. How tall is he though? How tall is Butterbean?
Let me find out. Let me
How
find
tall,
out.
dog? I saw him knock out either it was Johnny Knoxville or
Really?
Steve-O in Jackass.
Bro, you're not
Yeah,
gonna believe this.
bro. If he's 5'5", I'm gonna lose my
Bro, he's
shit.
5'11". Butterbean is
Butterbean?
5'11" at 378 pounds. That means he's not much taller than us.
That's kind of ridiculous, bro. You're not healthy. I knew a dude who was 6 foot, but he weighed almost 400 pounds. But it's just like he wasn't healthy, bro. He was like, damn, I need to lose weight. But that's just like, oh my goodness. I guess there's also like just like we talked about with the flyweights. There's some dudes who just don't want to put in the work to change their body composition. Because really those guys should be lifting
The little
weights.
small dudes.
Yeah, like yeah, and I'm one to talk. I said I gotta start lifting weights tomorrow, but like yeah, there's just some dudes who they're like Butterbean is just a novelty fighter, bro. Like he's just one of those
He'll never
guys
be a
who
champion. He'll never be a champion.
yeah, never,
He's just
never
someone. He's entertaining.
entertaining,
He's simply a sideshow essentially. Yep.
short and sweet.
Yep. You just watch to say that you watched a set almost a 400-pound guy in the ring. You don't expect him to do anything else.
That's unbelievable. 378 pounds. That's how much Butterbean is, or the
Butterbean,
other
but the
guy.
other dude I did see generally looked bigger than Butterbean.
Was it Bob
No, it wasn't
Sapp?
him. It was. Let me find out. I'll find out for you. I'm pretty sure it was Jared
Oh wait, Bob Sapp.
Miller, Big Baby Miller. Let me see. I'm about to find out for you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was Big Baby Miller. Okay, Butterbean looked bigger,
Mm,
but uh,
bro, what the hell? How is Bob Sapp
look,
known?
Mike, are you looking?
This dog, dog. That's so funny that the
I
background it
know,
cuts
I
off
know.
everything
So
else.
this guy. Now look at him, but and look at him like almost 7 years before.
Mm,
You know,
wow. Yeah. Yeah, bro. That's not how much is
278.
he?
Well, no, no, no. That's in the first picture he's 278, and in the second picture, let me see who how big he was.
That's crazy. Butterbean still outweighs him by 100 pounds,
Yeah,
bro. Yeah, no.
which is crazy.
But no, it's crazy, bro, that y'all do that boxing just doesn't
Yeah,
have a
man.
weight
I
limit for
mean,
head.
there should be a weight limit after even. Well, again, like I said, that's why they're supposed to create a bridger, and I think it does exist, but there's just not really any kind of marketing for it. But bridger weight is supposed to be 200 to 220. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe
Hmm.
190 to 220, something like that though. Um, but
And then heavyweight
yeah,
is just supposed to
two
be
yeah
whatever
220 and
still.
up or 225 and up. Let me find out exactly bridger weight. Bridger weight boxing. Bridger weight is a weight class. Okay, so it's been created by the WBC. It's yeah, yeah. It's created by the WBC, so it's not. I don't think it's sanctioned in all four of the main sanctioned bodies. But basically, it's between 200 pounds and 224.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you had dudes like Wilder, 209, knocking out dudes 250, 270. You know, 209. He's in a completely different weight class. You know what I'm saying? So
Do you think it? Do you think he's better at 209, or
I
what do
think
you
he's
think he's
best at
best?
220. 220, 215. That's when he's most
Yeah.
agile. That's when he's
Yeah,
you
it
know,
doesn't, he's not
yeah,
too
well, he's not too small,
small.
but he's also not too tense at two. Because when he's at 235 ish, he's tense. He's slow. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's
yeah,
not too slow, not but not
right,
too little.
exactly. Like 215, 220. When you saw his older fights, man, oh my gosh, man, he was scary. He was scary. Like
Hmm.
it was just the viciousness of it. Like I saw just some there's some highlights, man. If you go watch it, it generally looks scary. The stuff that he used to do to these guys, man. Like the,
Knocked dude out. Didn't he knock Ortiz out by hitting him in the forehead?
he knocked Ortiz twice out,
Yeah, he hit him in the
probably
forehead, didn't he?
something like that. I don't remember how the first Ortiz fight went down. I know he knocked him out like pretty early, and then the second fight, Ortiz made it to a 12th round, and boom, he got get hit over the head.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think. Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
straight
Oh
shot. He
yes,
didn't
yes.
even
And he
know it.
sat him down. And he
He
sat
hit
him
him in the.
down. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
hit him in the
Yeah.
forehead.
Sat him down, man. That power is different, man. That power is different, man.
Stupid, bro. You could literally. I'm surprised Wilder didn't break his hand. Hitting
Yeah.
him in the
'Cause that's so
forehead.
hard. It's like it's not your chin or anything like that. That's like straight bone.
That is no. That means that something had to
Something. Yeah.
give,
Exactly.
and that was that man's
Exactly.
neck.
Facts. You know, it wasn't his. So it's either his hand. You know what I'm saying, or the neck, or the skull. You know what I'm
or
saying,
or
or the
yeah, or the
brain. You know,
brain.
something had to give. You know what I'm saying, but
Yeah, especially it just got that energy. Got to
yeah.
go somewhere.
Yeah,
That's
it was
crazy.
it was
That's
ridiculous,
crazy,
bro.
man.
It was just oh man, but yeah, man,
Hmm.
he's a beast. But yeah, man, I mean this weight class thing, man.
Hey, listen. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I think you're being a bit hypocritical with Wilder
Go ahead.
because we talk about how you say that Canelo, right? He needs to learn how to move his feet and box more. But why don't you say that about
Well,
Wilder?
because Wilder can box. People just look at the one fight with Fury and say, all right, he can't box. He can box, and the thing is he's just not as. First of all, heavyweights in general have never been the most pure technical boxers in general. It's more so the smaller dudes weight classes that you really look for the technicality, right? But when you
Hmm.
get to heavyweights, right? It's more about which is don't get me wrong, it's good to be technical, yes. But he also never really needed it. You know what I'm saying? He was knocking dudes out, which it worked for him. And again, and even in
Hmm.
the first fight with Fury, he knocked him down for ten.
I mean, I think
He
he
knocked
won.
him
I
down for
think he
more
won.
than 10 seconds. And the
Yeah,
referee,
that's
yeah,
proven now. I mean, there's a lot of people. There's so many. Even
right.
Rogan
So
says
here's my
that.
thing, right? Which you could look at it as hypocritical, but the thing is, if we look at his pure strengths, right?
Hmm.
And if the excuse that people say to the fact that why Fury won, especially the first fight and the second, right, because they like to say that Fury won, right, in the first fight, right? But if your excuse is, oh, or even if you think, or even if you kind of try to justify the fact that he was cheated, right? if
Mhm.
you try to justify it by saying, "Oh, he can't box, so what does it matter?" How is that in any way, shape, or form fair? If someone won the game, how he won it is not important. Well, obviously it is important, but he won it fair and square, right? But if you turn around and say, "Oh, but he can't box. Look at his," you know what I'm saying? Doesn't that seem like a cop out?
Yeah.
You get where I'm coming from? Like, why in the world does it matter if he's technically skilled if he knocked the dude out?
Yeah, but I guess you could also, but I guess you could, but you could also say the same thing about, because I think even last stream we had, David was saying uh like Canelo trying to box would be like
Right,
Floyd
right.
trying to
That's not his
brawl.
style. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
not his style.
yeah.
Which Wilder's style has never been to straight up be a technical dude, right? And it's worked for
Mhm.
him. Now, yeah, I do think he's, everyone should learn the fundamentals. Everyone should learn the basics things and, kind of, brush up on them. Um, but the thing is, and the reason why I don't really say that about Wilder, right? Just to answer your question, is because it acts like a cop out. Now, if I say, "Oh, Wilder needs to learn how to box," then it almost dis um discredits him from all that he's done because he didn't have to learn how to be a technical super duper Floyd Mayweather style boxer to get where he got, right? So you could
Mhm.
say that, which I can't disagree. But he never needed that, and even with fighting a technical master skill boxer like Fury, he still didn't need it because in the first fight, literally the referee said he was interviewed later on, right? The
Mhm.
referee said he gave Fury the benefit of the doubt because he thought it was best for boxing.
Huh.
Because Fury's eyes rolled back in his head, right?
Yeah, they usually call the
When
fight
that
when that
happens,
happens.
bro, a normal good ref would have called that fight.
That's ridiculous. Why would you even? Why are you counting if
And then
someone's
the
not
guy
awake?
said it's not 10 seconds. Apparently, it's whenever I get to 10. So what are you counting? 10 minutes? 10 hours? 10 days? 10 what?
But what does that say
That
in
it's
boxing
it's
in the rule
it's
books? What does
all
that say?
dependent on the referee. Whenever
That's what
Well,
it
I don't know if
says.
that's what it says, but essentially the referee is the third man in the ring. He has all the power essentially, right? So,
Hmm. Oh yeah, true.
whatever he says goes. If he thinks the fight's not supposed to go on, call it, right? If he thinks the fight is going to go on, call it. Or sorry, don't call, you know what I'm saying? Like the referee essentially is the mediator. So, even in the third fight though, we see that Fury was on the ground for around 15 seconds. Again, a long count. Now, I could say that Wilder should learn how to box and this and that. That might sound good, right? But let's just be
Yeah, I
right.
get what you're
You get where
saying.
I'm
I
coming
get what
from.
you're
Like
saying.
I agree, and I see what you're saying as well.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna sit out here and lie. Yeah, I don't say that about Wilder, but it's because of the narrative that people try to push. Oh, because he doesn't know how to
Hmm.
box, he deserved to be cheated. Okay, well then, now we got to question a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Because if he was able to do what he did without knowing how to quote unquote box well, clearly
Hmm.
that didn't matter. Clearly they had to use other means to get him to lose the fight. You get where I'm coming from? So that's the reason
Yeah.
why I don't really say that about Wilder. Um, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you do. I mean, yeah. I guess you just never seen his power
Right.
not work out. Where you have seen Canelo's
Right,
power not work
exactly.
for him.
Because Canelo on his hand is like, okay, he's fighting smaller dudes, and it's like every time he's fought a dude that can box, he has either arguably lost or lost very badly.
Hmm. What do you think? What do you think about when he fought Dan? I think he boxed very well when he fought Danny Jacob.
See,
That's the thing. I don't think
yes, yes,
he relied
right,
completely
and
on
I
his
and I
power.
agree with you. Okay, when I say okay, we need to revamp. We need to clear this up. Canelo can box. He can box. His issue is his feet. They are slow,
Hmm.
right? We
Yeah.
see
No, yeah, I
Canelo
agree.
has great head movement. He's a great counter puncher,
Yes, that's
right?
what I was
Right?
gonna say. His head movement was
Very crazy in that
insane
fight,
in that
and
fight.
not even
Almost
in
almost look
not
Mayweather-esque,
even in
bro.
yeah
That
yeah
his
not
head
even
move.
in just that fight. His head work usually is always good. Well, I won't say always, but for his last at least 20 fights or so since I've started watching him, his head movement's always been good. But if you notice, Danny Jacobs does not have fast feet either. He is very slow on his feet. He is not he's not on his toes. He's not moving much. He's just sitting there. Flash. He's good. He's good. He's a decent, more than decent fighter. He's good. But yeah,
He's a champion.
he's a
Shit.
champion. This and that. But even Danny Jacobs doesn't have fast feet. Doesn't have quick, educated feet. But Canelo, on the other hand, Canelo's feet are extremely slow. It's like It's like half of his body. It's like the bottom half of his body can't keep up with the top. He just doesn't have it. It's
Yeah.
just slow. He can't. You know what I'm
I
saying?
really rarely see Canelo even doing footwork drills when I
I don't
see
know
him
what it is,
train.
man. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't. I'm trying to figure out. I don't know, but his feet just don't match up with his upper half. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're able to move more and you're able to make him kind of try to chase you, and you're a superb boxer, and you can, you might be able to eat a couple hard punches. You'll beat him. Because look at Bivol. Bivol was great on his feet, fast, educated, moving, good mover. You know what I'm saying? Like Bivol was a excellent all around, well rounded boxer, or he still is. But I'm
Hmm.
saying when they fought, you know what I'm saying. But Canelo, he's just a little. He's. I mean, if someone can beat you twice like that, bro, I gotta say that you're incomplete. Because again, he is arguably lost or lost. So he's lost twice, arguably lost one, two, twice as well, maybe three times, twice though. So and that was to Triple G for the first fight. People said that he, well, I don't know those fights. People always it all depends. Some people think he lost. Some people thought he won.
Those fights were
Yeah,
pretty
they were
incredible,
very
though.
close and incredible fights. Um, but have you seen the Arislandi Lara fight? I have to send
Ah,
you that fight. I thought Canelo won. Sorry, I thought Lara won. But you'll see what I mean. You'll really see what I mean when I show you that fight. But yeah, it's just one of those things, man. Canelo's still, he's still, a great champion. I think he's a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But he has his limitations. He has his
yeah.
limitations.
I mean, he's
Yeah,
undisputed,
he's undisputed.
right?
He's undisputed. And I think he's gonna fight Bivol again for the undisputed championship.
Yeah, but I mean, who at 168 can really challenge Canelo though for that?
Nobody right now at 168. Nobody right now.
Damn.
Yeah, nobody right now. The best fighter there. Oh, Benavidez, David Benavidez.
Oh
But I
yeah,
think,
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
honestly,
Aren't they gonna fight?
they're supposed to fight. Or they're supposed to. Yeah, they're supposed to fight. They're supposed to fight. Because I know, Benavidez is his mandatory now. He's a
Okay,
mandatory now.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Because even when he fought Caleb Plant, he looked like it looked like Caleb was gonna kind of get the
yeah,
job
yeah.
done, but
But
he did not
his
stay.
conditioning is terrible.
Yeah.
Benavidez, or sorry, Caleb Plant. His conditioning is terrible, which I'm really trying to work on because I have a boxing style, and more I'm seeing that dudes that don't have the best conditioning are not able to
Hmm.
keep up the boxing.
Can't, yeah, because they
They
need to
need to
move.
move, and once they get tired, man, it's when I get tired, man, I cannot perform the way I want to perform. It's just not there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just not there. So I need to get better at my conditioning, and that's something I need to work on. I need to do more rounds. I need to. I can eat punches, man, but
Bro, the bike,
it's
man.
good.
I'm telling you, bro. Like you just need to turn up. Obviously, you need to, you need to be able to and I think it's actually good because like it'll simulate you having to go different speeds in a fight, but you need to do like climbs, so like turn the resistance up. It, excuse me, turn the resistance up and and ride that out. I do a 20-minute ride, 20 to 30-minute ride, and I'll have the resistance up, but that simulates a climb, and then you can do like you could turn it down for a little bit and do flat, and just kind of recover, and then do a climb at the end to finish, and then do a cool down. but that is really good, bro, for cardio, especially because like it does have there was it running. I don't think running. I don't think there is any substitute for running. It's just the fact that it's hard on your knees. But I do like that. I do like the bike. Uh, for conditioning, I think it's really good.
Okay, I'm gonna try it, bro.
Hmm.
I'm gonna definitely try it.
Yeah, but nah, but because we have the Peloton, bro, we have the Peloton, and like I was telling you, we do the classes. That's obviously ideal. It's obviously ideal, but if you can just get on a regular bike and simulate just hill climbs and flats and stuff like that, then I think you'll be good. You'll be good for conditioning. And I need to get back to it. I need to do cardio really every day, bro. I need to do cardio and weights like every day. I'm trying to. I just
It's a
it
lot.
takes a lot out of
It's a
you, bro. I
lot.
know the
It's a
energy, the
lot.
energy, and we already talk about like I just burn things off very quickly. So it's like, damn, need to get the diet right as well.
Mhm.
Need protein rich diets, nutrient rich diets.
Yeah, bro.
You
Yeah,
know,
bro. Yeah, man, it
yes.
takes a lot out of you.
Oh,
It
so we,
definitely takes a lot out of
mhm.
you. But we'll go ahead and wrap it up here.
Before we wrap it up, we do have a UFC fight this weekend between Arnold Allen and Max
Ah,
Holloway.
yes, 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 yes.
Yes, before we wrap it up, yeah, I think Max is gonna get the job done. Uh, obviously, I'm not even gonna, we could talk. I'm not gonna go into it too much. We could talk more about it when we actually see what happens. But I do think that Max is gonna get the job done with Arnold Allen because it's just the pace, bro. And Max is in such a weird position, man. And the thing is, his mind is so strong. Like he's always gonna believe in himself. He's always gonna believe, like, yes, I can go up and get the belt. So I just feel like until he really declines. And the thing is, Max is not
How old
old.
is he?
Max Holloway. Look, wait 1 second. He's 31,
Yeah,
bro. He's
he's got a lot of time
31.
still.
Yeah, like Max is not old, and he's in his freaking
Yeah,
prime. And he's a former champion. If Volk wasn't there, it'd
right,
be Max.
right.
Volk wasn't there, it'd be Max. But the only thing I could say about Max Holloway is that, bro, what is this? Did you hear
Your
that?
phone?
Yeah, no, it was the laptop. But no, the only thing I could say about Max Holloway is that he, I don't know what to call this, but so he lands the most. He has the highest land rate in the UFC,
Hmm.
highest land rate, but also gets hit the
Right, which
most.
is a crazy statistic.
It is a crazy statistic, which means that he's always
Right.
engaging. He's always engaging, and he just puts the pace on people, man. Like he almost kind of like yeah, he's more technical than Nate Diaz, but almost kind of like how Nate Diaz and like Kobe Covington
They're
too,
always
like
there.
they kind of fight like
They're
that
always
too.
there.
Always there, bro. We'll be hitting you six. Won't knock you out necessarily, but we'll be hitting you 60%, 70% the whole fight. You get to round four, you're dizzy, seeing seeing stars
And that
because
yeah,
it's cumulative
yeah,
damage.
damage, man. And that hurt. That is very very. What's the word? Significant. Oh, what's the word? It does a lot to you in a fight, man. It does a lot to you because if you keep getting tagged,
Because you're just
you
like
keep getting tagged. Not necessarily the harder shots, yeah.
confidence is gone.
And it's like you're
Confidence.
like, what is going? Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't. He send you three, four
Almost
times.
it's almost like he's
That's
toying
right.
with you. It's almost like he's toying with you, and you're getting frustrated. It's almost better to get knocked
Almost,
out.
yeah.
I mean, it's not
Right,
better for
right,
your brain, but it's better for your
right, right.
confidence to almost get
Instead of
knocked
him just
out
landing
and just
three,
be
four
like, all right,
times, five times.
I gotta avoid one
Exactly.
shot. I got to avoid that one shot next time. But if you're fighting a dude who's just outclassing you for 5 rounds, I'm just like, damn, I really need to like go back and reevaluate. And that's just the same thing that Kamaru Usman said. He said what he loves is just dragging dudes into deep water, man. Just dragging dudes into deep water. Because he said that takes way more out of you than if you just get knocked out. It takes way more out of your
Right.
confidence.
You just get outclassed.
Yes,
Outclassed all around.
because you could just get caught. if you get knocked out, you
Exactly. It
could
can
just get
happen to
caught.
anyone.
Something you
Yeah.
don't see. Yeah, but when you get outclassed for 5 rounds, you're like, damn, I really need to
Exactly. Like
get
you just
better.
sit down to yourself. Okay, back to the drawing board type of thing. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we'll definitely
Yes,
touch
sir.
on that. I'll definitely watch that fight, and we'll go from there. But you already know what it is. Like and subscribe for more content, man. Hit that bell icon for more notifications. You feel what I'm saying? And we out of here.